Hey, it's me, and welcome to Trump Mafia. Now, I have some great news. There are two organizations that really cause a lot of trouble to the United States and endanger the safety of Americans. One is George Soros and his cluster flock of groups and companies. The other is the Muslim Brotherhood. Now, I'm not talking about countries, I'm talking about organizations. Now, George Soros has to be dealt with, and in my opinion, some covert team has to take him out. Just remove this guy from the face of the earth. Just remove him and his son or sons. The whole family. Just take him out. Bury them. Or throw them in a canyon or, in a lake of acid. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know what happened. I just want to know that it's done. Now, the Muslim Brotherhood, it is so embarrassing and it is so disgusting that this terrorist organization was allowed to be inside of the White House and have meetings in the Oval Office. A terrorist group, all under the Obama administration. So, of course, they're not going to designate it as a terrorist organization, even though they are, because Obama's meeting with them in the Oval Office. Now, the Muslim Brotherhood took over in Egypt, again, thanks to Obama and Hillary, but they got kicked out. But as soon as they got the power, you know what they started doing? Virginity checks of all women. And I don't even want to explain what that is. But also they started hooking up with Hamas in Gaza and imposing Sharia law in Egypt. Luckily they were overthrown and they were labeled a terrorist organization by the Egyptian government, and many of them are in jail or executed. Now, Rex Tillerson in the confirmation hearing said that the Muslim Brotherhood is an agent of radical Islam, and that's being very polite. It's the granddaddy of Al-Qaeda and every other Sunni terrorist group. And so it's really amazing that they had meetings in the White House. But it's not just that. They've infiltrated the Pentagon, the State Department, and other departments in the government. John Brennan of the CIA is one of them, in my humble opinion. And that's why he was one of the first to be let go, while others were, carried over, just like FBI Director Comey. But that guy, John Brennan, was removed immediately because he's a Muslim. He's Muslim Brotherhood. And so you get that? You have a terrorist organization meeting in the Oval Office with Obama, at the Pentagon, and with the director of the CIA. Now, I'm suspecting they also have someone at the NSA. And so you have to know that Saudi Arabia is one of the puppet masters of the Muslim Brotherhood. It's not a standalone group. And therefore, anything related to the Muslim Brotherhood is related to Saudi Arabia. That's why Obama did nothing about them and even met with them. Probably because his Saudi masters told him to. And Saudi Arabia has a key role to play in the development of the peace process with Israel. And they are talking with Israel. So there's a lot at stake and it's very complicated. But still, be that as it may, President Trump may designate the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization very soon. And that means that any Muslim Brotherhood person infiltrating the government or found in government can be jailed immediately and hopefully executed. But we're also talking about Huma Abedin. This will open up the possibility to have people go after her and take her away for interrogations. Now imagine that, Huma Abedin at some black site being waterboarded Or they discover that she has arachnophobia and they place her in a glass box full of spiders or whatnot until she spills the beans, as it were. And then, suddenly she's saying all these things about Hillary. That comes in handy too. But really, the Muslim Brotherhood are terrorists, and they have to be eradicated. Completely eradicated, like the way President al-Sisi in Egypt did it. I mean, just take these people and put them in jail and bring them to trial, or even not, just kill them. Whatever you have to do, just get rid of these cockroaches.